A story in 5 words.
Dems polling is a disaster. Dagan, a recent Gallup poll, which is a survey of horses, found that just 39% of Democrats trust their leaders will do the right thing. That's a difference when it comes to the economy. And that's the number last year was 80%. So 80 minus 39, carry the 1, is 41%. That's a 41% drop. Isn't that incredible? Why do you think that is?
Why? Because the Democrats suck.
Yes, but
But they suck, and then they don't care about the pain that they inflicted on the vast majority of the American people. Mm-hmm. And then when you get upset, they tell you that what you're feeling and experiencing isn't true.
Yes.
And that it isn't real. These numbers are going to get worse and worse and worse for the Democrats because they're trying to supplant the older Democrats like Chuck Schumer with the younger Democrats like David Hogg. Mm-hmm. And I know one thing, they ought to be grateful for the old folks who need naps and lose their phones with some regularity, because the alternative is a David Hogg who is streaming his idiocy and oozing ego on social media all day long. Mm. So, again, with a compulsive arrogance, you need somebody who, again, drops his phone in the toilet every now and then.
Yes. Believe me, I've been there. Remind me, I gotta wash this thing.
or the urinal.
Yes. You know, Aaron, it's interesting. They do talk about young versus old. What about the people in between? Is there like some big hole in the Democratic Party where there's like no Gen Xers or something? It's strange. It's like they just go, it's either a Hogg or it's Bernie Sanders.
Well, Democrats are just completely lost as a party, so it's not even regardless of age. It's just they have no leader, they have no message. And right now, what are we talking about? David Hogg, the vice chair of the Democrat National Committee, and I get really excited about this because this is like the biggest gift to Republicans ever. And I was thinking to myself, he's out here and he's saying, I'm going to raise and spend $20 million in these Dem primaries on safe seats. And I thought to myself, maybe this is a troll. Maybe and I'm putting my strategist hat on. I'm like, all right, let me counterthink this. Maybe he's doing this because, no, there is no good strategy to it. You're taking $20 million away from the party for safe seats. You're just burning $20 million of donor dollars.
Yeah.
And if I go on any campaign for any candidate and I'm like, listen, just give us $20 million. We're just going to light it on fire because we're just fighting against ourselves in seats we're already going to win. So, yes, Democrats are lost because this is who they decided is the second strongest voice. This guy is Kamala 2.0. Big headlines, no substance, and the loudest voice in the Democrat Party. This is their future.
Joe? I don't want to get too optimistic because people often say you have no future, and yet here you are.
I proved the haters wrong.
You have proved the haters wrong, for now anyway. It could go pear-shaped after the show.
Oh, well.
You're a self-destructive man with serious emotional problems.
I told you that in confidence, Greg.
Oh, that's right. I'm not much of a friend, am I?
No, you won't even give me your phone number.
Yes, that's true.
I will say, though, that that's $20 million they could have spent on men's tampons. But this is the problem the Democrats have. It's the Republicans, a lot of them are self-made, that succeeded in actual fields. A lot of Democrats went into politics or activism because they're unremarkable twerps.
Yeah.
And that's why they keep coming up with these horrible ideas, because horrible ideas get you attention from stupid people. Like, that's why Democrats are like, why don't we have World War III? It might be kind of fun. Why don't we have, like, men in the girls' locker room? We've never tried that before. You know, that's why Trump should just say, like, I'm against torturing puppies, and Democrats will be like, we support Fauci.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Guy, it's kind of interesting that, like, one part of the party is saying we need to get as far as we can from the woke, and then the other side is like screaming about oligarchy. So where do they go? Where do they go, Guy?
So I think the reason that the numbers came as far down as they did in that poll is because their base is furious at everything.
Yeah.
They're so mad that Trump won. They're so mad that they're out of power, which is their birthright. They're so mad that no one's fighting for them hard enough, which is why they are just glomming onto anyone who does anything.
Yeah.
So like, oh, Cory Booker spoke for 25 hours. He's now at the top of the list. And Chris Van Hollen went to El Salvador on behalf of an illegal immigrant. We love him now. Like, literally doing anything is getting their people excited, which is why there's all this buzz about AOC being potentially a front runner for the presidency next time for them. But I think AOC should be looking over her left shoulder at the next front runner, in my opinion, KAG. Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
Yes.
I think she better want him to remain in that prison in El Salvador, because I think he might poll at the top of the charts for the Democrats, because he's the ultimate resistance figure, and that's what they're looking for.
And he's a Maryland dad. I know, a Maryland dad. Nothing more. And also, he loves to give people rides, you know? Big fan of carpooling, that's for sure.